What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Because Bitcoin Market Check. I am joined by Max, Tucker, and Jackus. We are missing Tommy today, so I took over the intro. Hopefully, I could step into his enormously large shoes because he sounds like a radio broadcaster when he speaks. Bitcoin doing Bitcoin things here, chopping us up, taking advantage of the low time frame leverage traders. And we have FOMC tomorrow, guys. Usually big volatility days and usually inflection points in the overall markets. So will we see that tomorrow? Time will tell. Sadly, usually we have to wait for the dust to settle from the volatility from days like this to see which direction we're going to go. My suggestion and my thesis is higher for Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto market, but we will see. We will see. So welcome, guys.
Fuck yeah, Louis.
Hell yeah.
What an introduction, man.
That was great.
Louis Tuesday.
Got my stimmy. We're good.
Dude, Louis is stimmed up. He's ready to go. Bitcoin took advantage of me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I was promised 200K by FOMC, you know? And unfortunately, we're like 135K below the price that I was promised. So Bitcoin has taken advantage of all of us, guys. The Euro scalpers have more of an interest in shorting Bitcoin every time at range highs than just gig-alonging like the Patriots want to do and sending it higher. So I'm going to blame the Euro scalpers for this local rejection naturally. You know, they gave me norovirus when I was in Europe and they shorted Bitcoin at 70K. So I'm going to blame Jackus and his friends. This is their fault. We should be at 200K, but you know,
what it is.
but yeah, look, I think I wasn't on yesterday. I was making a video. It was a longer video, so I didn't have a ton of time to do both, but I'm here today. But we spent a bit of time yesterday morning in the Discord for those that are in there, discussing that, look, the only certainty in life, is that this week's price action leading into FOMC and US jobs data is going to be brutal. It's always this way, right? We had a Monday morning pump on Bitcoin. We tagged 70K with a looming FOMC, 48 hours after that 70K tag. And then the following day we have US unemployment. And it was a fun time when it was really fun when FOMC just like didn't matter at all. It was really fun. But now, unfortunately, FOMC matters a lot again, right? Because we are getting to the end of the Fed pause, which will be some sort of regime shift at some point, right? It might not be instant, but it will happen. So on top of that, what have we seen? You know, that's potentially troubling. We have seen unemployment climbing a little bit, right? Not to a point where it's a problem yet, but we're going to need the politicians to lie about jobs data in the US, right? And if there's one thing that you can count on, it's for publicly elected officials to lie about economic data in order to benefit their chances of getting reelected. So I feel pretty confident that our publicly elected heroes will lie about the impending economic data to boost the economy. So that's what we're going to need, guys. We're going to need them to manipulate the data and lie about it to our own benefit. We're going to need them to come in. You know, we're going to need Powell to basically be like, yo, listen, we remain data dependent and things are okay, and just be a lawyer and say nothing while saying a whole lot. And then the following day, we're going to need unemployment to stay around 4.1% here in the US, which is totally fine. But yeah, I don't know. Like, that's it. The only guarantee in life up until this point is that one day you will die, and that until FOMC, the price action is going to be garbage. But I will say this. There are a lot of altcoins that either look bottomed or look like they're about to have a rally, and it would be very bizarre it'd be very bizarre to see like risk across the board nuke. Like even IWM looks like it should rally from here, even if there's a local pullback. So like I look at a lot of charts out there and I say, yeah, they could be set up for like one local stab lower. But it seems very strange to me. Like if you were to argue, adamantly that the market was ready to nuke, like market wide recession, like risk is going to nuke. I don't see a lot of charts out there that are screaming nuke to me. And at minimum, if we get cuts in September, which it's basically being priced in as a certainty, we'll see if something changes tomorrow. It would be very strange for the market to aggressively go risk off 45, 48 days before we get our first Fed cut. So I still feel like we've got some time here. I feel like we can rally hard out of FOMC, assuming we don't get, really poor jobs data right after that. But yeah, I feel like things are constructive, but it's just going to be annoying price action until then.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough. And I drew out what I think probably the Euro scalpers had drawn, which was
Dude, Jackus and his boys just destroyed 70K,
I
man.
know
I'm so
this is
sick
what
of
they
them.
had. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know this is what they had. A little deviation, bruv.
They just love to throw on like a 50R trade, and just scalp. They just love it. Love it.
They set like this up right here, and they were
They
just like
just love
level to
that.
level me, matey.
Yeah, they just love that, bro. They just love to do that. And then they just love to post like the squiggly line working like perfectly. And
Yeah.
That is too little, guys. You need more R than that. That's for rookie.
The dainty European RRs, man. They only risk like $50 to make like 50 grand. Like they're just so, dude, they're what's the dude from Talladega Nights, the European driver? What's his name?
Jacques something.
Jacques something. Come on, what's his name, man?
This is an American RR right here.
I just picture them sitting there. Yeah, that's an American RR, not a Euro RR, man. And the Euro scalpers, man, they just set up like a 50R trade, and they have like their little their macchiatos and their croissants, and they just scalp.
It's tea versus coffee. It's tea
They
versus
just
coffee.
see all the American apes like longing 70K, ready to like send us to an all-time high, and they're like, "It would be a shame if we scalped it down."
Oh my god.
Fucking Euro scalpers, man. Like, where are the Patriots when we need them? You know?
They're like back to range highs. I'm gonna short the fucker down. Like we all know who that is, and they're savages, but
they're savages, and they're good, but they're just annoying. Like just long.
Nobody's saying they're bad. Yeah, they're good, but
no, it works.
Yeah, but anyways, I think we're kind of at that spot. We're kind of at that spot, short term at least, where we need to hold it right here. Little range anchored VWAP. Decent reaction.
Is that from the range high, or where did you anchor that?
That's just from where the range started with the highest volume. Like so this is right when we broke into the 60Ks.
Level to level me, matey.
Level to level me, matey. Yeah. So it's had decent reactions, but would like to see that hold short term for sure. We didn't quite get there, but yeah, I'm looking at that, and I'm looking at this, which is just our quarterly VWAP. Kind of similar. Like I remember what it looked like here. Like what you do is you just kind of like ride it up. And this was different, right? This was like vertical accumulation, but I want to see it start trying to just like ride the top of the VWAP. So we could maybe be doing that, but we'd have to bounce right now. But what did you say, Jackus?
That's what I was discussing this morning too.
Yeah. Were you gonna say something, Jackus?
No, I'm just setting up the new mic.
Oh, exciting!
Dude, the boys got new mics. Three of the boys got new mics. That's fantastic.
It's time. It's time.
Study upgrading equipment.
Yeah.
They told me I'm a professional Europort speaker, so I gotta get new mic over.
Jackus, did you set up any 50R trades today or no?
100R.
Oh, 100R.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Yeah.
I made $100.
$100, $100R.
He risked $1 to make 100. I mean, if you could actually do that like repetitively, you'd make a nice living, you know.
Yeah.
Man, I still doubt that there is any long-term, like lower time frame trader, like that there is someone who makes intraday trades and is profitable over like at least 2 year plus. Maybe 2 years is doable, but I just do not think so.
Not in this environment, anyways.
Did you guys see the JOLTS data?
No.
Max, you haven't been meticulously going over JOLTS data all morning.
You haven't been waiting for the JOLTS data? You call
No.
yourself a trader?
But it basically said that they're not going to cut, and this is some guys in our Discord noticed this, but it came in at 8.1, expected 8 mil, so slightly hot. So that's kind of not confluence, but that would lend to the conclusion that they probably won't cut. So that's a point for the Bulls, I will say.
Well, they're not cutting, bro. We know that. Like, they are not cutting.
I know.
If they cut tomorrow, it's over. You're going to lose all your money. All of us will be completely like, if they surprise cut tomorrow, that tells me that something has broken, something we haven't seen materialize yet, and we are on the brink of a major, major catastrophe in financial markets if they cut tomorrow. If they're paused tomorrow and it's followed up with a boring U.S. unemployment report the following day, fine, whatever, you know, we will just continue moving up. We are selling off into these events. We will probably rally out of them. That's how the market works. There's no cuts coming tomorrow. And if there is, like you don't want to bet on that, right? Like if you really think there's going to be cuts tomorrow, like you should be like giga short SPX and long, super far out of the money TLT calls. Like that's the only thing you should be holding.
TLT probably remains the best hedge in the market, though. I haven't even looked at the chart, but I'm gonna have to go hiking. Oh no.
My only thing with TLT.
Oh yes. Finally.
The old color scheme is back.
Tucker. Oh god.
It's because of the hiking.
God,
Hang on, I got it, guys.
The hike and poopy candles, man. Get them out of here.
Don't worry, guys.
What influenced you to switch up, Tuck?
I don't know what it was. I couldn't do it anymore, man.
I could tell you what it was. He got bullied enough and he made a change.
No, that's not
Bullying works.
Bullying works.
It looks so much. You have to admit, Tucker, like this is clean.
It really was more so. It wasn't the candle colors. More so, it was the background. I was like, it's cleaner this way. It's easier to see everything. I don't know. Like the black was nice, but
you look like a professional now. Before you look like some I don't know,
Euro scalper.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is this thing with Euro scalper?
I don't know.
You wouldn't understand, Jackus. You wouldn't understand.
Hang on.
You ever seen fireworks on the 4th of July, Jackus?
Of course.
Have you ever celebrated Independence Day in America?
We do have our Independence Day when we broke out of communism, actually. It's just on a different day, though.
I'm talking about strapping dynamite to a hog, letting it run out into a field, and then shooting that dynamite, Jackus.
No, we don't do that. That's
a Tucker. That's a Tucker thing. That's not.
Yeah,
that's no one else does that. That's just Tucker.
No, I've never seen that.
Tucker is the all-American man. Like he's every like American stereotype and like ultra masculine sort of like patriotism type of aura. Like that's Tucker. You know,
aura. He said aura.
Aura.
Yeah, the aura, man. The abundance, the Chad energy, man. Like just
cigar
he wrestled
smoking.
and played lacrosse, you know.
What can you say, man?
Are you wrestling, Tuck?
Of course, Louis. Of course.
Like if Tucker was a billionaire, he would have already sent Bitcoin to all-time high. Like he would have done it. You know what I mean?
If I could, man. Oh, immediately. Nothing.
185.
189. and then 195. But I sometimes 225 when I absolutely
They
had
bumped
to.
you up. They bumped you up. Yeah, it
220,
happens.
225 is not fun when you are not 225, Louis. Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. But
Tucker said, "Have you ever strapped dynamite to a hog?" Jackus, have you seen that video?
I don't think so.
You don't want to see it.
Jack, if we got to get you out here for next 4th of July, man, that's what needs to happen.
Yeah, we do. We do.
I'm
That's
gonna
what
come.
needs to happen.
I think
Do not
it's
come.
a done deal.
Do not.
Do not
Do
come.
not
Do not
come.
come.
I'm gonna
No,
come.
he's coming. He's coming.
Do not come.
You guys need to come to Prague, though. You
I
guys
need a
to
break
come
from
to
Europe,
Prague.
man. After my last trip, I don't think I can go back for a few
We'll come
years.
next year. We'll come
I need some
Listen.
time.
When we need a pullback, we will send you to Europe, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we think the market is in high time frame distribution, we're taking a BB trip to Europe,
Yeah,
and we're all going to get
everyone.
max short, and it's going to be awesome. It's a guarantee. It's guaranteed to work.
We have to meet up with the Euro scalpers.
Yeah, set up some 200R trades.
200.
It'd be great.
All right, I'm gonna put some propaganda on here real quick, and
Tucker, I'm gonna just tell you right now, if you draw
has to
anything
happen.
bearish on my sacred Pepe chart,
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna freak out. Okay, that is not allowed. No bearish propaganda,
Oh
Tucker.
no, it went back to
Relax.
the old colors.
Dude, it's so bad.
Wait a second. What is this fractal? Is it
Do you know how to
pointing out?
save it as a template, Tucker?
No.
Let me show you. Go to the
Is
left
it-
chart. Click on the left chart. Click on the left chart. Okay.
Okay.
Right click on it. Go to settings at the very bottom. Template at the bottom. Save as.
I have better and hike and achieve better. Let's delete this.
Delete. Yeah, delete.
All right.
Yeah,
all
Okay,
right,
so this
that's-
is saving the scheme.
Now save as and do America. Just do America. Yeah, there you go. Save that. Bang. Hit OK. Now go to
Okay,
there.
wait.
Right click. Settings. Template. America. What are we even talking
Whoa,
about?
That's nice.
Masterclass.
That
Yeah.
is nice. Okay, because actually I want to refit this maybe. Let's just fit our bias real quick.
Never below 66 again. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, this is ETH. This is ETH.
I know. Trust me, I'm aware of what the ETH chart looks like. It's the most disgusting
It's
thing anyone's ever seen.
horrendous.
It's just like Bart after inverse Bart. Bart after inverse Bart. It's awful.
I don't.
What could we do to
this-
shake out the most market participants?
This really kind of went the other way, though. You know, should have done that, but it did that. Maybe more bullish. We'll take it anyway. No, this. I mean, I know you guys see it, man. I know you guys see it. I'm sorry to do it, but
No. Listen, it's the opposite. It's ETH would be where Pepe is if it wasn't for the ETF launch. That's all.
oh
it is.
yeah,
It's a
see
one- it's a
that was
one-off.
my thing. That was my thing too, because I was like, if anything, Pepe should be leading, but it was
Right.
really just like the series of like the limp meat, you know, just like this, and then you just kind of got this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess
Low
Pepe really
bounces.
just needs to hold it here. It's a nice little swing fail, but you just can't start like doing this, and then you.
Let me tell you why I think Pepe hasn't broken down. Okay, we know there's some sell pressure attached to it because it's ETH beta. But I think that last sell-off for ETH is really an isolated event. Okay. And it had to do with the grayscale sell pressure. And it has put pressure and strain on the broader market and ETH beta clearly. But I wouldn't expect Pepe to follow because Grayscale doesn't have Pepe on their books, right? What the last sell-off with ETH, in my opinion, was likely an isolated event. I don't think you'll see it follow unless ETH goes down more.
It's like forced selling. So it's not like just random selling. It's like we know where the sellers are coming from. We know why they're selling. So that's why I would say I think ETH would look exactly like Pepe here if it wasn't for the ETF launch and the grayscale forced selling. Which is actually slowly starting to be absorbed by they have the ETH mini ETF. So they are continuing to sell. I think they've sold up to almost $2 billion worth of ETH ETFs. But we've seen about 10 to 15% of that flow into the mini ETF. And I'm sure a lot of it's flowing in the other ETFs. So that's why I think we've been bouncing here in recent, So technically, I guess you could say they have about 7 billion worth of ETH left to sell. And I would expect at least, 50, 40, anywhere between 30 and 40% of that to be absorbed into either other products. So I think the worst of it is over, to be honest, for the ETH selling.
I would agree with you. Tucker, you know where I think I like your lines, but on the higher time frame where I think ETH is contextually, like if you were to pull up another chart next to this one, like pull up a Bitcoin chart. Yeah, keep it there. Go back way to the left. You could keep it on the daily, I guess. I would say let's keep it on the daily.
How far to the left?
Right in July, August, September, October.
July.
Further left.
Oh, last year?
Yeah. Sorry. Like right there. That. So zoom in.
This?
Drag it to the left so we don't see all that garbage before it. I want to see that middle top right there. Okay. Now, fit the ETH chart. Zoom in. Go to the, there you go. Zoom in. Ignore the first top, just like we did with Bitcoin. Go to the second top.
This one?
Yeah. Right there. I feel like we're in that bottoming garbage,
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right in there. It won't be the same, but that's, in my opinion, where we're at. We're somewhere in the bottom garbage. And when you get above that last high at what did we hit? 3,600 maybe? When you get back above that, that's the Cheeto in the door, man. But in my opinion, that has a chance of playing out. It really does. We're in the bottom garbage.
Okay, so this was some sort of grayscale news thing, if I remember.
I remember
correctly.
because I was short ETH at that point, and I was at a Starbucks drive-through, and I got a price alert, and then I see a text from you going, "Fuck."
Yeah, because we all shorted this, and it was epic.
Yeah,
it was
epic. We were on a space live too when it played out.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Okay, so
I don't think you can look at it one-to-one, but I think you just have to take it with like a grain of salt and say like the low should be in. We're in the bottom we're in the bottom, like carving out a bottom territory, and there will be a giant pop above the previous high. I see a lot of similarities in it. We obviously know fractals are never one-to-one, but you need to change that color immediately, bro. That is
wait, what? Is
no,
that
you have to change that. We can't even. The show
no.
can't go on with that color.
What about
right there?
one?
That's better.
Okay.
Lighten it up a little bit though. That's a little dark.
Is it too dark? Hang on.
That's a little dark.
That one?
No. So I like the color you have, right? So go back to the color on the left.
The opacity.
But yeah,
you're
so then just lighten
this?
it. Yeah, like that. Yeah, slide the bar down a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect. That's what you need right there.
Okay.
A nice delicate, a nice delicate green at 20%. You were the one below on your other one.
A nice delicate green. Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay.
That's really nice.
Okay. No, yeah, that's the general spirit of it though, right? Like
yes.
Yeah, and I was saying that in the Discord too. Like I think when we first started to dump this ETH up move, and then we started to dump again, and I was like, guys, listen, like this is how bottoms are formed. Like it always feels like shit, and you get this choppy kind of impulse up met with down moves and another impulse up and then down move. It's like we're back, it's so over, we're back. But that's how overhead supply or overhead sellers are chewed through. You know what I mean? Buyers step in, sellers sell, and then you get that slow grind up, and eventually one gives way. In our instance, we are considering that if we're to go to upside, because that's where we are in the market cycle. But this is what bottom look like. It's a lot of uncertainty. It's never certain. If market bottoms were so certain, everyone would be a millionaire by now. You know what I mean? Like it's not. It feels as if
it never looks good at the lows, Louis.
No,
they always look heavy. It's never. There's never been a support tag that looked really good before it bounced. It always looks terrible. Tucker, I messed your colors up. Can you change the right box? It's bugging me that they're not the same.
I knew it.
I know. It was bad. There you go. Okay, now what I want you to do, Tucker, because I was texting you about this yesterday. This is a sick chart. This is one that the world needs to see. Not everybody watches Market Check.
This is
Remember my
one box,
recommendation
though,
to you
Max.
yesterday?
Because I sent the other one and you were like, no, it's not complex enough. And I was like,
I just want to see. I just want to
you
see. I
love
want
the
to see you
boxes.
win. That's
You
all.
just need the boxes, man. You need them.
The world needs to see this chart.
The rectangles, the rotated
Yes.
rectangles.
It does.
All right, I got the screenshot. There it is.
Hang on. No. See, you know why this doesn't work? Because the chart on the left, you're more zoomed in. You can see your candles more clearly. The one on the right, make the candles the same size.
Make it really nice.
You gotta really you gotta line that up, bro.
All right, I got one on the daily and one on the 12-hour, but this is like two. You know what I mean? Like, does this need to be more granular potentially?
I think what you can do is just fit your ETH top, line the tops up, the top of that structure.
Maybe pull it down a little bit.
Leave the Bitcoin one because that's great. The Bitcoin one's great because you get to see what happens after the fact. So the point of you showing this is, hey, I think this is where we're at, and this is potentially what's to come.
That's it right there.
I'm back, guys.
No. See, I don't like that because the ETH you need to see a little bit more to the right. Jackus, were you scalping 200 Rs? What were you doing?
Scalping 100 Rs, yes.
That's what you need to see.
That's it. Now make the ETH one look. Yep. Now he's getting it. Zoom it in a little bit, right? Zoom it in a little bit on ETH, or not even zoom in, right? Just fit your axis better.
That's the top, though, right?
I know, but your bottom goes too low. See how much lower the bottom of ETH goes compared to Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Yeah. See a little bit more. Drag that axis down just a little bit. Make sure those tops are lined up.
You are perfecting the art.
That is a chart right there.
All right.
That's a chart.
We're tweeting that.
Yeah, tweet that immediately.
We're tweeting that.
That is so nice.
You got to put the
That's so nice. Like that's
just
a chart.
Love the rectangles. I love it. All right, but I have to explain my tweet actually first. That needs to happen because you were like, we don't know where the lines originate from. I'm like, all right, well, you're about to understand.
Jackus, can we do a mic check? I want to hear the new voice.
Mic check. Is it good?
Ooh,
that sounds really good, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Yeah, that sounds really. Does it? That sounds really good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, everyone needs to study this chart.
Study.
Explain it to me. What am I looking at?
Okay, so I did this on the weekly, I'm pretty sure. So you just pick a spot, you pick some tops that you like, you just throw on a ray, you just fit it 1, 2, and you see what happens, and you drop it down. We get beautiful, gorgeous, delicate reactions off of all of these levels.
Some of those don't look delicate to me.
This is the final boss.
Wow.
This right here is our final boss.
Dude, look at this comment from Todd. This is a comment. Like,
what do you say? Yeah, real.
That's crazy, man. Todd. It's a crazy observation. It's just crazy how accurate the observation is too. That's the crazy part. Is he just said that, and it's entirely true, which is the best part.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
Yeah, Tucker, can you explain to me why these lines work? They seem so random to me. They're
difficult. It's difficult to explain. It's I like them better than horizontals because they take time into consideration. You know what I mean? It's it's the same reason why this is gonna work. Okay, it's the same reason that this is gonna smack us probably.
That's a guarantee to work.
That is a guarantee. If you guys haven't seen this on the show before, if you're not smacking this thing,
that's the only free short. It's the only free short you're ever gonna have in your entire life.
Yeah, when we get up into here, that's probably when you're gonna short it. Probably back to here. God, I'm gonna save these lines, man. This is gonna happen.
Yeah,
it's literally gonna happen.
Literally gonna happen.
We need to get on the top side of this line if we really want to accelerate. But if not, it's not that bad. I think we can just do one of these. A little
I
bit.
might set up a Euro scalp at 92K, like a 500R in that box.
Yeah, you'd set up like, where is it?
Like it's gonna hit that line perfectly.
Set up
Tighten that up. Tighten that more. No,
Like
because I think we go to
150.
like we'll retest the high of this whole structure when we're above it.
There's
Like we're building like
300R.
support right now. Like we are building support.
There it is, 315R.
I mean, that's pretty good.
You could even
I would take
there's
that.
there's 200R. There's 200R.
Yeah, that's a good
The
Euro
range
scalp
size.
right there. Like that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I will use my money from that Euro scalp to buy a bunch of feral hogs and some
Yes.
dynamite.
Yes.
And then you know the
And
rest.
And then we just say deviation, bruv, and then we short the fucker down.
Yeah.
Level to level. Yeah, man. I don't know. I couldn't tell you why the lines work, but they do. That's all there is to it.
Those are spiders.
Those are spider lines, bro. I mean, it's undeniable, though. It's undeniable. It's
Kind of is. I don't really get it, but it is.
Study the bottom tabs.
I mean, I see them work for what's his face all the time.
Yeah, this is not an original Hagrid creation. This is an old crypto face technique that I saw work in the last cycle, and I was like, damn, bro. But you got to draw your own. You can't just copy his. You gotta learn how he does it and draw your own. But the guys,
look at that inflection point tag on that rejection in the ETF launch.
I drew it on the weekly. Yeah, man.
Look at that.
They're
Wow.
nice. This is the final boss, though. This is the final boss. I'm convinced it's not this horizontal, it's this diagonal. It's right there. It's not that. But
I mean, it's kind of that region, right? Like between the diagonal and then that high, the horizontal.
I mean, you could draw it like this and then just like, make this red though. A nice red, obviously.
That's so nice.
There it is.
That's a nice color.
That's a nice box right there. Yeah.
All right. Well, we need to stop immediately.
Oh no,
Louis. Soybeans.
What do we got, Louis?
No.
What are we at?
Barely 100.
Oh,
barely.
I just like
what the fuck?
Get out of here, Tucker. Turn the chart off, please, immediately.
Yeah,
I'm not doing this
ridiculous.
today, man. This is
Wait, no.
start panic liking, guys. Natural rubber futures.
I had to pay extra for this one. I happily did it.
Natural rubber. What is
you
natural
paid
rubber?
extra for natural rubber futures?
Yeah. It was like $3, guys. It was like $3. But
just to punish the market check audience for not liking.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wow. Can we do some TA? It looks like a nice little distribution. Like this is like a complacency shoulder on natural rubber futures.
Definitely.
I would Euro scalp this back down, honestly.
Jackus, where would you put your Euro scalp? Probably like right in here.
Listen, up only. No stop loss, no pullbacks.
You're bullish
Never
rubber.
below.
Bullish rubber, yeah.
Jackus is very bullish rubber. I had no idea. All right, guys, listen. The likes are not looking good. Okay. They're actually looking pretty bad. All right. And I know the problem is I know what you guys are capable of because you've shown up before. And like you've really given it your all. And today there's not a whole lot of effort. I get it. FOMC's tomorrow. Stocks are choppy. Crypto's choppy. It's been 4.5 months of awfulness. I get it. But we need your support. We need your support. We live in a world where if we don't get likes on our streams, we don't grow. I hate that that's the reality that we live in, but it's unfortunately the world that we live in and we occupy. So guys, if you're enjoying the content, you want to help the BB boys, you want to help us continue to grow, please be a Giga Chad. Hit that like button. If you're watching on Twitter, on X, you can hit that heart button real easily. Furthermore, you can hit that retweet button, guys. The retweet button is like 5 likes in one. The retweet button is an epic button. All right. So if you want to help spread the good word, help people learn, talk about markets, and just generally have a good time. We get to come here and hang out and have a great time. Hit that heart button and then hit that retweet button. And also maybe consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't yet, guys. Yeah, Patriots have lost control of the like button. They've lost control. All right, let's see what we're at right now. Yeah, Patriots have lost control. 175. I feel like that's pretty good. 200 would feel a lot better, though.
I mean, yeah, we just doubled it in like 3 minutes after showing them rubber futures. So
That's pretty good.
yeah,
I love how you paid for rubber futures.
I had to. It was like
Ma-
the only
Max
one that wasn't free. Go ahead, Jagus.
Max was like, I'm once again asking for your support. Please press
Jagus-
the like button.
Jagus
Yeah.
has a meme for that. I know he
Yeah.
does.
I do.
What do we think about the dollar, boys?
Oh, let's go, Paul. See, this is true
How you
love,
like?
man. Like this is what like very few people recognize is that like there is a super chat functionality, you know, like Paul is a rare breed. Paul, thank you for the $5. Like
Thanks, Paul.
literal the embodiment of a Giga Chad. Like 6'8", chiseled, 265 pounds, 1% body fat, jawline as sharp as razors, sends $5 to the BB boys. Study Paul. Thank you, Paul. Can we do this? Can we mark out like the previous FOMCs? Maybe there's like an indicator where you can find FOMC dates and then overlay it with like Bitcoin's price action, because I feel like that could be revealing for potentially what comes tomorrow.
Yeah, I
FOMC
think
There's
on-
clearly some hedging going on in equity markets right now.
Yeah, there is.
Clearly.
I'm pretty sure last FOMC we did that, and it's a major inflection point most of the time.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's marked every
Okay.
bottom in this range.
Somebody go look up the dates online and read them to me, and I will mark them.
Tucker, just look up on indicators on TradingView like FOMC, and I
Oh, is
guarantee
that a
someone made
thing?
an indicator
Is that a thing?
for sure. No, Spaceman's not up. His is not updated for this year. I remember. Go to the one below. I've used it before, I think.
Trying to find it here.
It was a long
Stock
time
market
ago.
rugging again.
All right, I have them if you want them.
Hang on,
Here you
let's
go.
see if
Yeah, do
this-
that, and then
Damn it, they didn't
Wait,
update it
what?
this year.
try the one below that. Then
Let me remove this.
all right, last try.
Announcements.
Or you could even do the economic events. That one, yeah, right there, or the one with all the. There's one below that's more popular.
Yeah, that one didn't work.
All right, last try. Do
This
the bottom
one?
one. Yes,
Whoa,
let's go.
okay.
Let us go. Just put on FOMC.
FOMC minutes, PPS. Yeah, take all this
Get rid of all
off.
that. Yeah, we don't need that. There we go. FOMCs. Now let's zoom in a little bit, eh?
Nvidia straight up rugging, guys. Tommy must be printing on those shorts.
No.
Puts.
Tommy's also bear posting ETH in the Discord right now.
Of course he is.
Is
He's
he?
literally at Jerry Duty bear posting.
Wow, yeah, Nvidia is kind of rugging.
SPX
Oh, wow,
is
yeah.
still
Just lost that
SPX is
low.
coming down pretty hard.
I mean, it was at 106 like 2 hours ago. But yeah, it's not a great.
No, it's fine. Talked about it with the Chads this morning. Remember, 100 is the ideal spot.
Will, when you said like, no, it's fine, that made me think of that meme of the guy sitting in like the burning room, and he's like, "This is fine."
It's ideal, right? The retrace is coming back to support makes sense. I guess.
Are we
is the
gonna
better.
hang on? We're gonna swing fail this. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we're gonna swing fail.
There's
this.
a gap right there,
They're
man.
gonna
We
run
need
it.
to.
Yeah, they're gonna run it to 100, then they're gonna run the gap.
Mhm.
They'll fill the support, and then they'll come back and they'll hit the gap. And SPY, same thing. SPY, they have a gap all the way up to like 55.64.
Thank you, Joe.
I gotta-
Another
And
living Giga Chad right
they're
here.
running it down. So I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to hit that gap between 5409 and 5372 on the daily. Go ahead and draw a box on that real quick. Scroll out a little bit.
This one, yeah.
Yep. That's what they're trying to fill right now. So they're gonna fill that low gap and then come back and fill the high gap, I think.
This
I
is
know.
now the largest drop since 2022.
On what?
Nvidia.
I mean, I would just simply scroll out and look
Probably.
at it. And there's always corrections like this on NVIDIA.
You got a couple gaps. Not this one, but you got one right here.
Go back to March, April.
I mean, here's the thing with
20%.
Yeah,
Here's
it was
the
a very
thing
similar move.
with
Yeah.
NVIDIA is right now you're down 26%, and I feel like looking for more is a bit greedy. It's a bit
Very greedy.
greedy here, man.
I think like $100, $95 to $100 is like mega demand. Like
Yeah.
at least it's gonna bounce. I'm not saying it's the
Did
bottom.
you just say mega demand, Louis? I have a patent on. It's copywritten and patent pending. I'm the only one allowed to say mega.
Louis meant to say ultra demand.
Louis, you have to pay me
Oh.
$5 every time you say mega demand. I own
Pull
that.
Pull it from my paycheck.
Okay, Tucker, do this for me, man. See the last pullback on Nvidia?
What this? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So see your tool down below, right next to your P&L brackets, the one that shows
What the
time.
date?
Yeah, that one. Take
Yeah.
it from the top. That's not the top, to the left, all the way to the bottom.
Come on.
Come on, Euro Scalper.
Here we
Let's
go.
go. All right. Minus 22 over 42 days. Now do it over the current set of PA.
Yeah.
Okay. So time wise, getting to
Yeah.
that spot potentially.
Mhm. There's another one.
Plus, you're getting a flush too. On top of that, I think when you're looking at this, you're like, okay, are we getting a flush? I think there's 100% a flush, and flushes are not places to panic; they're places to bid.
That
You
was
got
70
you find the
days.
ground and you go with it.
I mean, those are really the only corrections we've had
Yeah.
the whole way.
You know,
Yeah.
like to expect this structure to break, I think is very greedy. I think it's very, very, very greedy. I think that
I don't trade Nvidia. I genuinely don't. Like I've never traded it. But I do feel like objectively this is probably where you see a lot of shorts cover and at least give like a short covering bounce somewhere around here.
Let's see.
Yeah, that
that,
how
and
you
then
just threw.
move
Yeah,
back
that's what I'm
down.
thinking, Tucker. Yep.
Hang
The
on,
fake
like,
out into the higher low. I like
there.
that structure.
But
You
the
gotta-
real thing is like who cares about Nvidia? As long as it doesn't like actually nuke and take down the whole market, like nice pullback. We've seen it before. How does the Bitcoin Nvidia pair look? That's what we care about. 'Cause
Yeah.
we are in crypto.
Do we want market cap Bitcoin or
No. Bitcoin USD, just Bitcoin USD. Do the index one.
I know. Hang on. I gotta go back and do that.
There you go. Boom.
Bot or index?
Either one. Same.
Either.
There you go. Have we put in a bottom? Are we finally about to expand?
That looks like a bottom if I've ever seen one.
Okay, first of all,
you gotta go to the monthly.
The monthly.
That looks
Dorito.
more crispy.
Dorito, who's a monster, by the way.
An absolute monster.
Absolute monster, man. Dorito's a monster. Here's what Dorito says. Dorito's been in the BB community before BB was like anything, man. Dorito was there day one, man. Let's look at what Dorito's saying. And now I'm getting hungry. Every time I just want Doritos. They're actually like one of my favorite chips too. Like I know they're not good for you or whatever, but like whenever I go to like a Jersey Mike's or something and I get a sandwich, like I get like a Cool Ranch Dorito, man. Like I actually really like Doritos. Dorito says markets are pricing in bearish worst case outcome, expecting a bullish move out of tomorrow and the rest of this week's data. I would agree. It says outside of FOMC, we have a lot happening. End of month rebalance, earnings, jobs data is correct. And it says it makes sense we see this type of PA into jobs data given that's where Powell has shifted his focus. Correct.
I mean, guys,
Yeah, what are we talking about here?
are you guys seeing what I just did here?
This is playing
What's
out.
that black line? Is that the
And Tucker,
These
halving?
are
this is,
these are halvings, bro. These are
These are
halvings.
halvings.
Look what happens after the halving. You get a little dump, up only, dump, up only.
And can you do this,
dump.
Tucker? Can you put the Bitcoin USD chart and the Nvidia USD chart below on new pane so we can see, like, did Bitcoin go up? Did Nvidia go down? Did both go up together? Like, what caused the pair to spike? You know, and I kind of know it in my head, obviously, but
Yeah.
Tucker, those colors, bro. What are we? We can't go back.
No, they reverted. I'm reverting. I'm regressing.
He's a regressor.
Can I do this?
You could try. America.
It didn't work. On the new panes, it's gonna make me.
You will continually be reminded of the old you.
Yeah, I will. Pretty sure it's just this green. Yeah. Is that good? Yeah, that's it.
And I know you hate this, but you're gonna have to put them in log so we can see it.
That's okay.
Because there's this phenomenon called QE that manipulates markets to a point where you can't even see the charts anymore because they bubble so hard because they have so much money. All right. So Bitcoin goes way up and Nvidia still continues to go up, but just not as much. Maybe you could lower the time frames a little bit just so we could see more granularly.
Two week. We're gonna have to like pick a point. Like,
let's go back and look at the first cycle. We'll just go like one by one so we can see.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So
you can zoom way in. I would even go lower time frame, man. Go like 3-day or something like that.
Yeah, 3-day.
And like just zoom way in on the first cycle and see what happened.
The first cycle. Okay, there's Bitcoin. What do we got? Nvidia all the way down here. Yeah. I mean, they both ripped is the thing, right? Like
Bitcoin just ripped way more.
Yeah. So you got this move down driven by Bitcoin coming down.
Yeah.
Nvidia literally just kept chatting the entire time.
Yeah.
And the pair dipped and ripped.
Yep.
Same thing. Nvidia just continued ripping. Bitcoin went sideways. The pair bled. And then it ripped as Nvidia went sideways. Wow, that's kind of crazy, actually.
But those were some big pullbacks in there, man. Those are some really big pullbacks. Like, it doesn't look like a lot, but zoom in on those Nvidia pullbacks.
But like, look at when it started going sideways, bro. Like, Nvidia started going sideways here, and Bitcoin just went straight up. That's wild.
Oh no.
Now, where are we? Nvidia, you could argue, is going sideways since the halving, low key. Right? Pump, dump, whatever, sideways.
A bit of a stretch, but I will give it to you because I like you.
I
You fit my bias.
mean, if we're just gonna do this, like, that's gonna end up looking sideways, right?
I mean, this is about to happen, man. I refuse to that they went through all the headache of getting Bitcoin and ETFs approved and basically stiff arming the SEC into like lowering their weapons against the crypto industry just to basically give us like a crypto nuke, you know, right after. I don't accept that. I don't accept that. I won't do it. I can't. Global M2 is at an all-time high. People have money.
It's not what market tops feel. I was thinking about this morning when I was in the gym. I was like, it's like market sentiment is like extremely like uncertain or like bearish. And like, I'm sure a lot of people listening out there, like how many times have you considered like selling over the last couple months? I'll tell you what, like anyone on this panel can agree with me. When we're at the market top or near the market top, the last thing you're going to be thinking about is selling or being uncertain. You're going to be thinking about what are you going to be buying. That's what you're going to be thinking about because you're going to be underexposed at the market top. The last couple months have been the complete opposite. This has been like everyone's uncertain. No one knows what's going to happen. Everyone's considering. Did I just get rugged?
You did for a second, but actually, yeah, you are rugged. You're frozen.
Am I here? You guys hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. It's a little choppy, but you're good. You're cooking.
Okay.
Keep cooking.
You are gone, Louis. You are gone.
You're good, Louis. I can see you and hear you.
You're good, Louis.
No, I don't think he can hear us now. It's over. Yeah, but Louis is right. Like that's a good point. I remember like last cycle, you start to actually believe a little bit of the ridiculousness. Like you actually start, yeah, Louis got rugged. It's over. You start to actually believe like super cycle, like it will never go down again. Like there's a moment in time where you're like, you are sipping that Kool-Aid because it's happening, you know? And I would expect that to happen again. Like you will become a Bitcoin maxi before the cycle's over. You will be like, I will never hold dollars again. Like Bitcoin is the new form of currency. Like I beat the governments and BlackRock to buying it. I will never hold dollars. And then we'll get a huge bear market correction again because we always do, you know. But you need to go through that phase where you actually consider becoming a Bitcoin maxi. That hasn't happened yet for most people.
What do you think the Bitcoin and nvidia pair pulls this cycle? Because like you
Study
had
the pattern, man. New high.
well, I don't know, 1750%, 600%. That's over cut in half, right? Like,
why would it not?
I mean, if you're gonna cut it in half again, that would be like 300%. That would not be a new high, unfortunately.
Wait, why? But the pattern is that the previous two cycles, it's gone on to go above the previous high. Look at the first high, Tucker, going back further to the left. You don't have it marked out. One more to the left.
No, yeah, like this is this
higher high, higher high. Like the pattern is every cycle it goes on to make a higher high.
If we put in a higher high, I mean, I don't know how you're gonna get Bitcoin to go up 10x against Nvidia unless Nvidia literally is bleeding.
What
right?
if Bitcoin goes to parity market cap with gold?
That would do it too. But that kind of makes sense, right? Like, okay, so also we've been cutting the time in half of the drawdown. Right. So minus 50% from the halving to the bottom over 217 days, minus 40% over 160.
I don't think you have your dates correct. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I think
I mean, they're not
the halving was
literal.
in July. It was in
When?
July of 2016.
Yeah, I mean, they're kind of. I just kind of put it in. I did this on the monthly, so
Okay, I see. Okay,
but I guess if we're gonna get granular, we should just get it right, huh? When was it? July?
I think it was like July 9th. Yeah, it was something like that. Close enough.
Let's say July 11th then.
I don't remember. It was like a week or two into July.
And that's the bottom. All right, yeah, 182. When was it? This was in May, though, right? It was in May. It was like May 11th, I think, last cycle. I'm pretty sure.
Close enough. We'll take it.
All right, let's get that right. All right, 147 days, 40% drawdown. Now, I also did this on the monthly. Hang on. When was this? This was April, like 22nd, about?
Yeah.
Mid-April.
Okay.
Looks like a deviation, bro.
47% over 77 days. So drawdown wise, we're there, but time wise, not quite. I guess.
I'm gonna just say it's the bottom.
Yeah, same. I mean, it's been 98 days since the halving.
Yeah, that's the bottom. It's done.
I think it's probably bottom given what the NVIDIA chart is looking like right now. But see, this is what I'm talking about with it going sideways, right? It was like these were not small moves at all. Like
Huge.
these were big moves. This, and I'm like, okay, if that's why I was arguing we might be going sideways now, because since the halving, if we are to quote unquote go sideways, it is going to be like, you know, like that basically.
What percentage roughly were those moves right there to the
Good question.
I mean, were those like 20 or 30% drops? And by the way, the stock looks like it's really cheap. There was a like what 9 or 10 to 1
split.
Was there a 9 or 10 to 1 split?
It was 10 to 1.
10 to 1 split.
I mean, these were 25, 16, 20% moves. Yeah, these were not small.
If we were in a similar environment and the Bitcoin Nvidia pair moved up, well, Nvidia did that. That would probably be what it looks like, truthfully.
I mean, look what Bitcoin does during the same time that Nvidia starts going sideways.
Ramp.
I mean, that was last cycle. So that was a little bit of QE to help out the boys. But look at that too. Same thing. Same thing on Nvidia in 20 whatever.
16, 17.
Bitcoin was going bull chopping right here. This needs to be in green though. And Nvidia was doing the opposite. Yeah. So we could have maybe predicted this move on Nvidia. Maybe.
Tommy did.
Tommy did. Yeah, Tommy did. But for different reasons. But the point being is that Tommy can be right and we can also be right because we're not talking about the same market.
We all get participation trophies no matter what.
Yes. Because we want Nvidia to do this. And Bitcoin just ramps.
What did IWM do the previous 2 cycles when Nvidia was ranging?
Do you want me to add it or I'm going to get rid of Bitcoin here?
Yeah, we know Bitcoin ramped.
We know Bitcoin
what IWM did.
Yeah.
Please tell me IWM was in price discovery or heading towards it.
Hang on, guys. Hang on.
You just leave your candles, bro.
Max, you're talking about IWM. You know that nobody cares about that shit.
No one cares about IWM, but when IWM goes into price discovery, it's a really solid trigger for like ultimate risk on, which is good for crypto.
I have to do it.
Because nobody's going to bid IWM unless there's just froth and excess. Crypto's never gone into price discovery without IWM in price discovery as well. So,
okay, so
I'm interested though. I know the audience is not.
So IWM was in price discovery in 2016, 2017.
Yeah, like it broke the high and then it did this little number.
Yeah.
And then in this cycle, this is still NVIDIA. In this cycle, it did this. And then it broke the high while NVIDIA was going sideways. But the Bitcoin NVIDIA pair was already ripping face when it broke the high. I don't know, but it doesn't look that dissimilar. Like this kind of, you know what I mean? Like this was obviously QE and post-COVID and everything, but it doesn't look that dissimilar from just pulling one of those to get into price discovery.
I mean, what we need to see tomorrow is hedges come off the board. Dude, look at Caspa. I'm sorry to just like derail this. Caspa just does not care, man. Like US must be buying Caspa for a strategic Caspa reserve right now. That's the only.
Bruh.
Hang on.
What are we talking about here?
Chad.
The weekly.
Tucker, has your cope set in yet or not quite?
Not quite.
Okay. All right.
Not quite.
That's fine. That's fine.
The problem is it's holding up better than our memes, man. That's the problem.
Tucker, what was the conversation I had around utility almost for a month now?
You haven't been buying utility, Will. Don't even front.
I've been telling I
You
told
haven't been
people
buying
I
it.
have
You've
I
been in
have
the
utility. What do you
dumpster.
mean? I have utility. It's
Will,
just
what do you
the
own that's
point.
utility?
What do you?
Listen, I have Filecoin. But listen,
That's not utility.
listen, I've been saying for like a month, when this cycle ramps back up, which it will, you're going to see a switch to utility because the people that come in, the next wave of people are going to be believers, right?
True.
They're going to look for real use case things in the space and bid those because they're going to think, oh, these are like real companies. They're going to treat this like a stock market and get rinsed by these KOLs that are going to dump on their heads.
I remember that last cycle.
Yeah, like it was literally just dump. They couldn't dump enough. People just kept buying. Like you would get shit that was rugged all the way to the floor. They would bid it right back up. Then they'd rug it again. Then they'd bid it right back up. We're going to see that again.
First of all, Tucker, you need to study the log chart. Okay.
The log
I find
chart.
linear Fibonacci extensions to be disrespectful on a personal level. Only log.
Oh man. All right. No, because that's what I was struggling with Caspa. I was like, dude, the 1618 is like not that far away. Like, what are we doing here?
See, Love and Win gets it.
Make those fibs in log. Those aren't log.
I think it did. Yeah, I put it up to 33. But I pulled it from here to here. Like you could obviously, 55 if you pull it from there. It just depends.
It's gonna ramp.
You know what other utility coin I own? You guys want to know the other one? It's called Mog.
Mog is not a utility coin. I knew.
Oh, they have a filter you can put like Mogs on anything you want.
That's not utility.
That's revolutionary. He's right. That is that will change the tech. That will change technology forever for all of us.
Soon they're gonna have Instagram too. It's gonna be Moggles on Instagram.
With the invention of the iPhone. I mean, this is incredible.
We should check on the Mog Tech though. Here it is.
Shoot. Mog Tech's good, bro.
Mog Tech is good. Who could have foreseen? Wow, who could have foreseen that?
BB Wealth Management aped that low, by the way. Tucker, you executed.
I did execute. We shoved right here.
Yep. Imagine being a listener in December to Will's Outlook and Mog. I feel like there was nobody around, and then this shit just blew the hell up out of nowhere, man.
Yeah, Will, you were aping this right here.
Will, do you still own Mog?
Yeah, I still own Mog. I didn't sell the whole thing. I've been fucking milking the shit out of this thing. It just keeps going up.
Will, are you a top holder of Mog?
I have a significant balance in Mog, yes.
Will, are you a top 100 holder of Mog?
I don't know. I haven't looked at wallets to see what everybody's holding status
Max is going to find your wallet, dox you.
I'm just trying to orchestrate a kidnapping for Will. I need to know what he has beforehand. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about it.
I mean, when you look at it from here, it's almost like where I bought was like the floor. You can't even see it anymore. It doesn't exist.
No, I know. Look at it. You can't even see it down here.
I mean, it's vertical accumulation.
Where did I draw this from? Oh, yeah. That's what we're looking for.
Bitcoin's doing right now.
Is it pumping?
So,
yeah. I talked about it on the call this morning.
I remember you gave that example of like right before the ETF went live. That kind of.
Yeah.
What is that? Like 2 bill? It's not 1-to-1. Yeah, no, it's not. Okay, so what would that be like?
Bro. That's
1.5, 2 bill. Yeah.
That's a new yacht. That's what that is. It's a new
That's
yacht.
what that is. Yeah. That's a new yacht for Will's Outlook.
Hey, Chef Jackus.
Jeff.
Yeah.
What do I have to do to get some words out of you, Chef Jackus? What do I have to do? I'll do it. You just tell me. What do I need to do? I'm hungry.
I was actually gonna ask you, but now I gotta run in 5 minutes. So not that much of a time. I was gonna ask you, but yeah, let's leave it for tomorrow, I suppose. I didn't want to
Jackus,
stop you
we
guys
have
cooking.
Oh, wait, don't we have something in 45 minutes?
It's today.
Check Discord.
You said tomorrow. Wait, what is? Oh shit! It's Tuesday.
Check your Discord.
Oh shit, it's Tuesday. It's Louis Tuesday, bro. What are you talking about?
Fine. We can move it to tomorrow. You break my heart.
I apologize deeply.
It's okay. As long as you're Euro scalping and making $100, it's okay.
Look,
I'm
Tuesday
drawing
is
out
his
what
Sunday
Jack
day.
drew out.
On $1 size.
Jack
There it
is
is.
Sundays on Tuesdays. Okay, you guys can't disrupt that.
Tucker, let me
Wait,
help you
what?
with this chart because I
He said,
can't. I
wait.
can't watch you disrespect this chart right
I
now.
said
Give
you
me a
said
This
second.
is the Euro scalper draw.
want you to-
You guys gotta get your suntan.
I want you to delete every drawing you have on this chart right now. The whole thing. Okay. I want you to put it in log mode.
Of course.
And I want you to put it on the daily time frame. Okay. Now there's a couple lows
your
at
lines,
the very beginning of February. Okay. Go to February 1st, 2024.
I see your
That's
line.
not February. February 1st. No.
I know what you want to see, Max.
That, Tucker, that is not it.
Okay, wait. Okay, all right. We'll do what you
Take
February.
that bottom trend line that you have drawn and drag it to February 1st, 2024. That's not February 1st.
Where's February 1st?
The bottom
Right.
of February 1st.
Oh,
The
this bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want me to?
Right there. I want everyone to study that right there. You see my camera? There's a balloon frozen on my face.
I see it.
It's an orb.
It's an orb.
What is that?
It's an
Why is
orb.
this happening?
Is it bullish?
It's a bullish orb.
Why did that happen?
You've been visited by the bullish orb.
Dude, if you put up a thumbs up or something, sometimes StreamYard will you'll move your hands. It'll
Congratulations.
It never works. It never works when it's supposed to, but it just I don't know.
Study this comment.
Best text propulsion engine. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna. Did you draw some fibs on it, Max?
Of course I did. Dude, come on, Tucker. Of course. You want to see my fibs?
Hang on. I got fibs. I got a template for this. It's called Higher.
I'll show you my fib if you show me your fib.
Louis, my
linear.
goodness. Here's the thing: is I don't know if people are ready to see my fibs. That's the thing. My fibs are the best fibs, and you're not ready for my fibs. You know,
I'm just gonna draw it from there.
All right, actually, I think I'm gonna show you my fibs. I can't watch you linear mode, bro. What are you doing?
Yeah,
It's a bull
linear
market.
fibs. It's
Tucker.
$1 billion coin, Max. It's
You
$1
need to
billion
relax,
coin.
bro. That is linear mode on a chart like this. Look at this.
You don't need to incorporate where Will bought it. Oh my
Yes,
god.
you do. Yes, you do. And I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why. I bet Will full stack G'd at his Mog, and he's pretending he still owns it.
Will, I know you
Hell no,
sold
bro.
at the 1618, bro.
I know Will did. I know he took the whole thing off the board.
I've already told you guys. How many times have I said I never Jeep my entire stack?
I don't know.
I
Never
don't
heard
even know
that
how
from
many
you.
times I can
Counted
I can
300
state
so
that.
far, Will.
I've never heard that from you before.
I'm not one of these people like, oh my god, I'm rich. And I just sell everything. I literally might take 60-70% max on any position off. I leave the rest run. For scenarios like this, right? Sometimes I get rugged on the rest, but sometimes I make money.
I'm tweeting out that ETH chart, Max.
So here you go, Tucker.
Get around, guys.
Bye, Chef.
See you,
Jack.
Chef. What do we got? What is that?
Why would I include
Sol?
or will bought? Why would I include Solana fibs from under $5 last cycle?
You calling Mog Soul?
No, I'm explaining how high time frame fibs work on a log scale in a bull market.
Yeah, but see, I don't know if the interactions between the 1618 and the 2618 are necessarily that similar.
Here's the deal. Mog is going to go up here.
Sure, yeah.
I'm underexposed to it personally. I do have a bag, but I'm underexposed to it.
I'm severely underexposed to it.
You are underexposed to it. Louis is underexposed to it, and Will full stack G'd his entire bag.
Well, that
after
never
lows.
happened. That never happened.
I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you, Will. But I think this 3.618 will play. I do. And I think from a market capitalization perspective, 10 to 15 billion kind of seems like a nice little pocket for Mog, because I think Pepe could go to 50 billion, and I feel like Mog could be a nice like secondary, like kind of carving out its own lane ETH beta. I like that pocket up there. I do. And by the way, I did a video on Mog when it was up here, and I said I would buy it on a retest of the 1.618, and then I didn't buy it until up here. So study not following your own analysis. I kind of forgot about it, which is bad. I've just been so focused with other stuff, but I got a bag now, so we're good. But yeah, I mean, I low key, I feel like this would be the setup right here. Like you could Euro scalp this up to the 2.618. And then you could Euro scalp this down to like right here. And then you could Euro scalp this back up for the generational 3.618.
Euro scalp as a verb is just phenomenal. It's great.
It is. Like this is the Mog right here. This is the Mog. You wouldn't understand, but you will. Underexposed, but it's fine. We'll make a little bit of money.
Oh
It's all
no.
good.
I have a different uh-oh. You're not gonna like this, Max.
Tucker, please don't do it to me. Tucker, no, bro. What is that?
Hang on.
Oh,
let me just
my.
show you. There
Oh
it is.
my.
Now, was this wick real? Like, that's the only thing, right? Like,
That might have been an MEV bot, because I'm looking at it on
like
like the not on chain chart.
Yeah. Like, because if it is real, then you have like a rising wedge into the 1618,
I
which
still feel like we're gonna chew into that though. We've been up there for a while.
I mean, it could always do that and fake a breakdown, but
Yeah.
if that wick is real, then we are at the 1618. But if not, and it definitely could not be, like, there's your 1618. But
Now let me show you guys a chart that y'all ain't ready for. Andy Bobandy Fee Fi Fofandy. We're looking at this. I'll remove this. I gave two scenarios. Pretty clear chart to me. It's doing something like this here. Let's do this. We'll do a little range action. And we'll do a little deviation action. Right into high time frame demand. You know what comes after this? When this trend line breaks? Whoa, range low reclaim and trend line break.
Pulled up. Where's it?
Then you gonna learn.
Y'all gonna learn today.
And you gonna learn. That's real. And guess what looks just like the Andy chart too? Like they look the same, bro. Where did my drawings go? I had this one saved, I think. Dude, TradingView just rugged me. Fine, I'll do it live. Teachable moment. We'll do it live. All right. High time frame demand. Oops. Right here. Just make this green for demand. We'll draw ourselves a nice little range right here. Range high, range low. Now look at this. Oh my. Wow. Here's the wolf chart. Same thing. In my opinion, deviation below local range low into high time frame demand. The expansion will come. We just need ETH to move up a little bit, and then you're going to see all the ETH beta go crazy. I made a video on this yesterday. Did Louis get rugged again?
It seems that way.
Looks like it.
And dang.
Louis.
It's tough, man. It's tough. But yeah, I mean, these charts look the same, right? Here you go. Back to Andy. Like, look at this is your value right here. This is your deep value. Clear technical setups. Dude, Brett, strong too. Strong as an ox. Where did all my drawings go?
Max, I got you on Brett. Let me just steal this real quick. These are the only two lines that matter on Brett for me, man. These are the only two lines that matter from the 3-day chart. Obviously, get back above 1.4 bill. That's it. We're going, man. That is it.
Dude,
Like,
Brett is literally dominating base chain right now.
look at the 3-day Brett Pepe pair. Bottomed.
Yeah.
Absolutely bottomed.
Absolutely.
The Andy Pepe pair looks. This is your spot, man. I think this is a good spot for a
I like it better drawn as like a range, but yeah, I mean, I like, so if you actually don't draw it as, so see like end of May, see that low, the high time frame low right there.
Yeah.
Now to the right.
This one?
Yeah, like all of that from the top, like that last green candle before that sell off to the bottom where your mouse is, right there.
You like that deviation, bro.
Yeah, you could look at that. I would even move it up to like the top of that green order block before the sell off.
That?
Like, yes, like that. I like everything below that black line is high time frame demand. So we pumped out of that. Now we're coming back to retest the demand, and we're just kind of like local bull chopping, waiting for, you know.
Yeah. I like this to hold for sure. But even if it is like the triangle thing, like I think this is perfect. This is what I drew the other day. Is like you fake a little breakdown. You fake the break of the triangle, and then you do one of those right into this order block. Boom.
Yep.
There's where we're looking to.
Yeah, this is I mean, this is how I view it. I'll show you. We basically have the same chart, but this is how. Right here. I'm going to take this back from you. Oh, we got Louis back. Louis, did you get rugged?
My router's rugged me twice today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's all right.
But yeah, this is how I view the Andy Pepe pair, man. Like, this is demand right here, and we'll put this as mega demand right here. This was an MEV bot that wasn't real. Some really weird order, but boom, boom, boom. Recently, boom. And to me, this feels like it feels like a bouncy ball, like, it's like losing steam like this. And then once it runs out, it's got nowhere to go, and it just does that,
Mm-hmm.
I would agree. And USD too. It's like got a pretty like key demand area.
Yeah.
Looks like a lot of people are jeeting the bottom this morning.
They love to do that, man. They love to overcomplicate it. Their
They
favorite
love
thing in the
nothing
world to do.
more than jeeting bottoms.
It's their favorite thing to do, man. They did it down here. Here's what they did. Literally, this is a play-by-play by the Andy Jeets. Panic sell down here. Panic buy half your bag back at a premium. Panic sell that bag back again down here.
Yep.
That's literally their playbook. And I'm not even embellishing. Like, I have found wallets that have literally done that. That's the Andy Jeet playbook. That's the I'm not gonna make it playbook right there. One more time, just in case you missed it. Panic sell down here. Panic buy half your bag back at a premium once it pumps. Panic sell down here. It's the same thing over and over again, man. They love to do it. And I love that they do it.
Do I need to study this discussion, or how does this work?
You do need to study this, Will.
Yes.
Buying highs and selling lows.
You know what we need to do, though? Is we need to do the outro.
Mm-hmm.
The show is over. Guys, thanks so much for being here. This was Market Check brought to you by BB. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Before you go, please consider liking and also subscribing. Last but not least, check out the first link in the description below where you can sign up for our Discord. What you could expect right now is over 2 hours per day of private live voice calls with me and the entire BB team and community. We do TA, positions, analysis, things that we don't talk about here on YouTube or on X. It's a really great place to hang out, great energy, amazing group of guys. And again, if you want to see absolute transparency behind the curtain on everything that we are doing in these markets, the Discord is certainly for you. Additionally, within the next 2 to 3 weeks, Ed thinks 2, I think 3, you're going to get free access included in that existing Discord membership to our new flagship product, the BB Terminal. Again, for no additional cost. It's going to have portfolio tracking, heat maps, derivatives data, high time frame DCA indicators. It's going to be pretty epic, guys. You're going to want to use it, and that's going to be given to you for no additional cost if you're in our Discord. It's pretty epic, so check that out. First link below. Last but not least, second link in the description below, guys. You can sign up for the BB Academy. We spent about 6 months meticulously curating and crafting what we would consider to be the best course in all of crypto and financial markets in terms of educating. There's a lot of people out there teaching TA, some paid, some for free. We teach a lot, obviously, for free here on YouTube. But if you want to speed run your educational journey towards understanding financial markets, the BB Academy is the one-stop shop. It is the masterclass. It is bundled. It is beautiful. It's perfect. Second link in the description below, guys. Check that out. Support BB and support your trading journey. Guys, thanks so much for being here. Like I said, please like and also subscribe. And we will see you guys tomorrow, FOMC day. So everybody take care.